Alright, third video, um, yeah. Question, hold on. God, there's something in my pocket. No. Swiss Army knife. Anyway, next question is from the Sentient Sun, and he asks, what is your experience in the gay/bear communities? This is an excellent question. Well, I'll start with the sort of mainstream gay community because it was my first uh, experience. So, I'd always known I had liked men, guys, whatever, males, since, I don't know, middle school, but I never really, got comfortable with the idea until college, and one of my best friends was gay, and by gay, I mean, I don't know, he acted, like, more feminine than I did, and, he liked things like Lady Gaga and, would have rainbow parties, which is fine, they were fun, they're just not my thing. So he convinced me to go to, the U of O's, Gay Straight Alliance club thing, and at first, I'll have to admit, I was shy, so so, um, part of the blame of the reason why I was kind of, not shunned, but, I don't know, ignored, I guess, was partly my fault, because I was socially awkward anyway, regardless of who they were. But as I got to know some of the people, and as my best friend got to know some of the people, um, it was kind of clear that I didn't really fit in very well. Like sometimes we go to parties that some of the guys would host from the Gay Straight Alliance, and I mean, I'd have a good time, but I was never talked to really. Um, I I mean, most of the people were polite and weren't rude to my face, but some people did have this. I definitely went through a lot of fat shaming in the Gay Straight Alliance club, uh, and which was quite unfortunate because I mean, uh, I don't know. You would figure people in a group like that would understand being ostracized for something like that, but no, I guess that never crossed their mind. So I don't know. It had always kind of left a kind of a I don't know, a bad taste in my mouth, uh, so to speak. Um, and it was extremely cliquey and very you had to be a certain type of guy to really enjoy the things that they the activities they put on and stuff like that, and the type of parties they hosted. It was just really not for me, and um, as far as relationships went, there were no guys that really attracted me at all. Wait, is that right? In English, attracted me. That I found attractive, um, and vice versa. Nobody really found me attractive. So I kind of just, I don't know, by sophomore year, I just kind of I don't know, stopped going. And then I went to Finland, and I really didn't have time to um, kind of pursue that, any kind of, I don't know, gay scene in Finland. Also, the fact that in many parts of Finland it's extremely frowned upon. Um, kind of made that difficult. So I come back here, and I don't know. I just like Finland kind of gave me a chance to rediscover myself, and I had basically came out to most of the people I know. Um, and I don't know. It was then I discovered like the bear community, and that there was a community of guys who don't necessarily follow the quote unquote like mainstream gay lifestyle. Because I've always been into bigger, huskier guys who are, I don't know, more masculine. Though I mean, it's the question in itself, what is masculinity? But we won't get into that. Um, it just kind of like reassured me that like there was a place for me. There was a place for me to feel like I was not only attractive, or that there were other people. There was potential for me to find people who were attracted to me. I could also find people who I was attracted to. And not feel like incredibly self-conscious if I would come up to someone and talk to them or anything. And though I mean, with any group, you do find a lot of but you do find quite a few catty, melodramatic drama queens who are just out there to create drama. Um, and one way of creating drama in the bear community is to talk about or criticize someone's like bareness, which is like incredibly really kind of smacks of like this kind of weird Nazi agenda. Like, oh well, if you don't have enough traits like this, then you clearly aren't a bear. That's kind of bullshit, in my opinion. And there've only been a couple times that I've really been bothered by that. Especially when people like directly tell me like, oh well, you're not, like, blah blah blah, like, because of XYZ. Um, but usually a lot of my Tumblr friends and my real life friends too, like, they're like, well, that's just bullshit. People are just insecure themselves and like project that upon to you, so that you feel shitty, so that everyone feels shitty. Um, so I mean, overall, I would say my experience within the bear community is a pretty positive one. Um, I uh, yeah, I'm really glad I found it, and it's just kind of, I just feel like when it comes to guys in the bear community, I think like 90% of the time I could feel like I could just be myself and be comfortable around them and not feel that I would be judged, really. Um, which is, I mean, like, from my past is something like completely awesome, because most of my lifetime I felt like incredibly judged by not only my appearance or my looks, but how the way I act, or what I like, etc. So yeah, I'd probably say on the whole, bear community, fairly positive experiences, and mainstream gay community, kind of a mix of positive and negative. So yeah. Well, that's it for the crappy trilogy. Probably now I'll probably make it into a mini series. There's like, how many more questions left? One, two, three, four. God, there's like 3 or 4. Okay, there's probably at least like 2 more videos. So, um, sorry if I'm boring everyone with my nasally voice and boring Northwest accent. But I don't know. Yeah. Deal!